Let's talk about organization. Today we are going to look at keeping our Silhouette Studio library and our computer's hard drive clean. We're going to talk about some other storage solutions that you may or may not need, and we're going to talk about how to move files from one spot to another spot to make sure that you don't run out of space. Hi, I'm Brenda Lambert. I'm a TJC licensed instructor for Silhouette. You found your way to Silhouette success. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so that you can stay in the loop. This whole process does take a lot of time and effort, so let's get started. We're going to start with the Silhouette Studio library. Most users have 1 GB of storage, and this is not a lot. You can upgrade that to 5 GB if you sign up for a Design Store subscription, but it still fills up quickly. So let's take a look at what we should keep here and remove everything else. The first thing you need to know is that any designs that you purchase from the Design Store will not count against your storage, so keep those in there. You can create folders to keep them organized, and you can download them to your computer if you wish, but unless you'll be using them outside of the Silhouette software, there's really no need to do that. The second important piece of information is that patterns and high-quality PNGs take up a lot of space, which is unfortunate because patterns are one of the things that I tend to keep in my library because it makes using the fill pattern feature so much easier. The only other files that I keep in my library are print and cut projects where I've used the barcode feature and projects that I'm currently working with. If you only work on one computer, then you can save your current projects outside of the library. I only save to the library to easily switch back and forth between my desktop and laptop. To clear out unused files, you'll want to open up another storage device, whether it's your computer's hard drive or an external hard drive. I personally use a Seagate portable 2 TB external hard drive, and I'll link that in the description in case you'd like to check that out. Once you have the storage location open, create a new folder and label it. I have my new folder open on the left-hand side of my screen and my Silhouette library open on the right. You don't have to have both open at once, it's just easier for me to show you this way. Now in your library, you want to go to the top left-hand side where it says hello and your name. Click on that, then select Export User Created Files. This will pop up asking you to choose a location to save to. Click on Browse Computer and find the folder that you just created. Click on the folder, then select Folder. Then click on Export. You can see the files transfer over, and even though all of the folders transferred, most of these will be empty. This is because it will not transfer Silhouette Studio Design Store files. Only the files that you created will be saved. Once your files have been saved safely outside of the Silhouette Studio library, you can select designs individually and delete, or you can select all of them at once by clicking on the first one, holding down the Shift key, then clicking on the last one. Right-click and choose Delete. Next, we're going to tackle your computer's hard drive. We can use the disk cleanup tool to remove temporary files and uninstall unused programs to clear up some space. This is going to help keep your computer running smoothly. To find this on your computer, go to Settings, then Storage. Once that's done, head to your downloads. Typically, when you download files from sites like Creative Fabrica, Design Bundles, or even Etsy, the designs come in a zipped folder. You then have to unzip or extract the files, which means you actually have 2 copies taking up space. The zipped folder takes up less space, but the unzipped files are more convenient. You'll need to decide which copy you want to keep, but you should definitely delete one of them. Another thing to keep in mind when storing files is that almost all of these sites allow unlimited downloads of your purchases. If there are files that you do not use often, it might be best to delete them from your computer altogether and download them again from the website if needed. You should be able to find them by going to your account, then clicking on your purchases. Double check with each site before you delete the files though. If you decide to use an external hard drive, you're going to be able to drag and drop your files into your new folder. You'll open up your file manager and select your download folder or whatever folder you have your design stored in. Select one design or multiple designs, and you can just drag them into the other folder. The name of the new folder will show up when you hover over it, so you can be sure that you are transferring them to the right place. Once they've been copied, you can delete them from the computer. Be sure to empty your trash bin to reclaim your space. If you are at the point of a storage crisis, this will take some time and patience. My advice is to work on a little bit at a time. If you try to rush through the process, you could erase something that you need. You can create better work habits immediately though, and you should. Organize your files as you go. Get in the habit of saving to your external hard drive and deleting those extra folders. Set a monthly reminder to clean up anything you may have missed along the way, and you'll never have to worry about running out of space again. Now, go get your disk space cleaned up, create something amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.